This is the Horse Radio Network.
This is episode 1206 of Horse Tip Daily, your almost everyday morsel of helpful hints, useful facts, and practical techniques for horse folks. Brought to you today by horselovers.com. Greetings, horse people. Coach Jen here, and thanks for tuning in to Horse Tip Daily. Today's tip, Michelle Barr from Right Lead Equestrian Center in Louisiana and I get together with some handy tips for warming up bits and how some small appliances can make winter barn chores just a little bit easier. And we'll get right to our tip after this message from horselovers.com. Horselovers.com is your one-spot stop on the web for your holiday and winter show season shopping needs. Feeling spontaneous? Check out horselovers.com's flash sales for fantastic deals on popular items for horse, rider, or barn. In a quandary over what to get for your horse-loving friends? Horselovers.com has holiday shopping guides sure to inspire. Or do you just need to get away and recharge? Well, horselovers.com has that covered too. Go to horselovers.com/sweeps and enter to win an all-expense-paid vacation to Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, including a behind-the-scenes tour of Tri-Circle D Ranch, a Fort Wilderness trail ride, and so much more. Go to horselovers.com/sweeps today. That's horselovers, HORSELOVERZ.com/sweeps. Welcome back. Michelle Bergeron, Lord High Muckety Muck Chief Bottle Washer at Right Lead Equestrian Center. It's been a little while since we chatted about tips. What have you got on the docket today?
Well, tonight I was inspired by the latest episode of Stable Scoop that I listened to, and everybody's having a good time talking about the solar-powered bit warmers.
Wasn't that a great idea?
And the whole visual with, the big array hooked up to the little tiny bit warmer. I thought that was great. So I'm going to tell you all what I do, because it used to be when I was young, I would just stick that bit up under my shirt and warm it up, and I just don't have that kind of fortitude anymore. I don't like to be cold. So I got just the cheapest, littlest hair dryer I could find, and just plug that sucker into the wall. You can leave it in your grooming bucket with your brushes, and it's right there. So it's not heavy, it's not cumbersome. You don't have to have a big spot to keep it, because I think that would deter a lot of people if they had to have a big full size hair clean or a hair dryer. So this little one, it's got just like 2 speeds on it. It really doesn't even need that. It takes about 15 seconds, and then there you go. You get a nice warm bit. I've used it for all kinds of other stuff as well.
That's a fabulous idea. I can think of so many things, so many applications for a small, inexpensive blow dryer in the barn. When the end of the hose, the little on-off switch freezes shut, but the rest of the hose is fine, you can put it on there.
Yeah, we don't have that problem here, but that would be great for that.
That's a fabulous idea. Everybody go out and get yourself a hair blow dryer from the department store. And
if you get those little bitty ones on sale, they're just really next to nothing.
Yeah, probably $10 or $12.
Yeah, if that, just don't go fancy.
And in a real pinch, you can also heat up your Starbucks coffee with it. You know how you sit on the shelf, you lose track of it, it gets cold. You can just whip that little rascal out there and park it right next to your coffee.
Yep. I've blow dried tails, all kinds of stuff, because it gets really cold and your feet get numb. You blow dry your boots when you put your barn boots on after you take your riding boots off.
A fabulous idea. Where did you come up with this stuff?
I honestly don't remember. I think I came up with that one on my own. I've done it for so many years, I don't even remember. Just one day I was like, I'm not sticking that under my shirt anymore. I'm cold. And I went and got a hairdryer.
Yeah, I must admit, I've been for many years the armpit bit warmer as well, and I always put it between the layers. I never got skin to bit contact. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, we don't get a whole lot. Well, I do now, but we never really need a whole bunch of layers. And I don't know why. I guess everybody, when I was little, just said, stick it under your shirt. I guess I assumed it went all the way under your shirt. And I just can't go for that anymore.
You see what it was? Way early on, when you're 13 and a half years old, they said, hey, Michelle, just stick it under your shirt. And then what they really meant was to put it between your shirt and your coat. And they saw you put it under your shirt. And then from then on, they just chuckled when you weren't around.
They laughed. I have no doubt.
It was a Charlie Brown moment.
Absolutely. I'm sure there's many more that I'm just not aware of and probably shouldn't be.
Well, this is going to be fun when we put this tip up. I want our listeners who aren't already there to stop over at the Facebook page and give us the 99 other fantastic uses for a hair blow dryer in your barn, because obviously warming up the bits is excellent and superior, and defrosting the little on-off end on your garden hose for the barn, that's a fabulous one. But I bet you there's 99 more.
I'm sure. I have seen the Arab people, when they put their fancy polish and this and that on the hooves, set it with a hair dryer. So I know that. There's your number 99. Well,
there we go. Oh, yeah, to dry the hoof polish.
Yeah.
Dry the hoof polish. Good. Yeah, well, there we go. Well, once again, fantastic. Out of the box. Everybody can use it. Tips from Michelle. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks. Bye.
Well, there you have it. You can find Michelle online on her website, rightlead.com, or on Facebook, Right Lead Equestrian Center. This podcast was made possible through the generous support of horselovers.com and listeners like you. Learn how you can help support Horse Radio Network programming and qualify for auditors-only perks by going to horsetipdaily.com and clicking on the Become an Auditor banner in the center of the page. This is Coach Jen, and I'll be back again soon with another tip. So until then, go ride your horse. The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements of guests or their opinions. Use your own judgment when listening to the tips provided by the experts on Horse Tip Daily.